This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
Now at 6, let's start with your weather first forecast. We have images coming in now over downtown St. Louis. A much cooler day today, especially for those Mardi Gras celebrations, and quite a difference from yesterday when the temperature almost reached 70 degrees. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brent Solomon. Our Weather First team is actually tracking the chances for snow. Gary Frank here with a closer look at that. Hey, Gary.
Yeah, good evening, Brent. You know, it's easy to forget because it's still February and it's not feeling like that at all for the first 10 days, even early this morning. But we will start to see at least an opportunity for snow in some areas, especially south over the next couple of days. Right now, it's quiet as we look downtown. Well, it's actually not quiet because it's Mardi Gras, so it's loud. But, you know, this picture is quiet. Overall, the rain has stayed to our south after that front moved through and obviously cooled our temperatures significantly. What we're going to continue to look at, though, is temps are holding steady in the low 40s. They're not going to drop a whole lot in the short term. 42 feeling like 38. It does feel a little more like February, but over the next several hours, you'll still see temps fall gradually, very, very gradually, depending on where you are. But we're tracking a system off to our southwest that arrives with that potential for snow. What part of your commute that could impact this week and when we'll see temps back in the 60s?
All right, Gary, we'll see you soon. We continue to follow that breaking news out of North St. Louis County, a fatal crash on Newhall's Ferry. Our crews are on scene. The impact so severe, you can see that one of the cars flipped over. This happened just before 3 this afternoon. Missouri State Highway Patrol says one person died. Nearby neighbors tell us they see folks going way too fast in that area.
Keep your eyes open and pay attention to what you're doing.
Now, police have not yet said whether speeding is a factor here. Crews are on scene, working to clear that wreckage right now. We'll have more information on air and online as we learn more. In case you didn't know, it's Mardi Gras weekend, and festivities are happening all across the bi-state. 5 on your side's Travis Cummings takes us to one of the biggest events, the Grand Parade in St. Louis.
The sound of a good time. It's St. Louis's 45th year letting them roll. The Grand Parade made its way from downtown to Soulard and brought out the masses to celebrate Mardi Gras on Saturday. You'll always see the Gateway Precision Lawn Chair crew on the route.
We practice a couple nights before the parade. We practice right before the parade. Sometimes we train people at the parade, and if I can do this, anybody can do this.
They've been sharing their routine for 30 years.
They love us. They treat us like rock stars when we go through the parade.
And it's a special year for crew member Becky Heine.
This year, because my 20-year-old daughter is with me for the first time for Mardi Gras. That's her right behind. There's a Mardi Gras where she was in my belly when I marched with the lawn chairs.
This year's theme is by the numbers. There's close to 80 crews that roll through and thousands that come out to see them march. Bonita Lieber has been on the creative team, designing and coordinating these floats for many years.
These folks are putting on entertainment, and I'm smiling because I'm helping them do that. It makes my heart happy.
Whether you're volunteering to put it on or bringing the family out to celebrate, it's a good time to see the people of St. Louis together.
And everyone's going to have a great time, and the mom in me says everybody better behave.
Just want everybody to stay safe and laissez-les-bon relay.
Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Mardi Gras contributes some $20 million to the local economy. Organizers begin planning for next year's celebration tomorrow. Well, hundreds gathered today to remember the life and legacy of Jean Carnahan. The former First Lady of Missouri and U.S. Senator paved the way for women to represent Missouri. 5 on your side attended today's public memorial service at the Sheldon Concert Hall. Mercedes McKay reports.
Inside the renowned Sheldon Concert Hall in downtown St. Louis, a pioneer remembered.
We're here for the celebration of the life of a great woman, a friend, a mother, a grandmother, someone who laid out her life as one of service.
Jean Carnahan died on January 30th at the age of 90 after years of public service, making history when she was the first woman to represent Missouri in the U.S. Senate in 2001.
We're all terribly sad to say goodbye to this extraordinary woman, but she wanted to be remembered as the person who touched our lives, gave us inspiration and meaning, and consistently brought a smile to our faces.
After proudly holding the title of Missouri's First Lady in the 90s, Carnahan was appointed to the U.S. Senate, stepping into the role after her husband's tragic passing just 3 weeks before he was elected. Saturday morning, her son touched on the captivating way his mother could win over a crowd of politicians.
When she spoke, you could hear a pin drop. She just had a way of capturing people's attention and imagination. The words she chose to say, but also how she said them.
While most of the state of Missouri and the world will remember her for what she accomplished on the big stage in D.C., those that had the privilege of calling her mom and grandma will remember her for her constant joy, grace, and selfless acts.
Mom, you left us a great outline, an unfinished manuscript. She expects us to blast out of here today with her example etched in your hearts. She expects us to dream big. And when you do, Jean Carnahan will be smiling.
Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
Now at 6, police identifying the victim in yesterday's deadly shooting on Olive Street in St. Louis. They say 42-year-old Jeffrey Holmes' neighbor shot him at a Midtown apartment. Police say the two men got into an argument when the neighbor pulled out a gun and fired. Holmes died at the hospital. Authorities have not identified their suspect. Today, the family of a teenager killed in South St. Louis last month came together to remember him. On January 25th, Dalton Piacek died when a gun went off inside of a home on Missouri Avenue. Today, the Crystal City community came together to rally in support of his family.
There was a lot more people here before you got here, and like I've said to all of them is, it hurts bad enough, but it hurts less just knowing that people showed up and that they cared.
Police called the shooting an accident, but the teen's family disagrees. They say a 14-year-old girl and a 17-year-old boy were there when he was shot. Police ask if you know anything, contact them. Well, the Super Bowl is tomorrow, where you can go to watch the game if you want to get out of the house.